On our last live stream, we had gone to great lengths in order to begin learning the ins and outs of the Snake Eyes archetype. Now, it is quite a complicated archetype, and there are plenty of ways in which you can make mistakes, so we were playing it for a solid like 2 or so hours on stream alongside a couple of other decks. But it is a lot of fun. It is a deck that's going to be very, very popular, especially in the short term. You're going to be seeing a lot of this. Some people are going to be sick of it already because of how common it is. But the deck is just super ridiculously powerful. It's very splashable as well. Very complex and responsive to the game state, which is what I think a lot of people are a fan of. Similar to how Tier Limits was responsive to the game state rather than just being like an outright combo every single time, which I really like. So I'm excited to pop in here. So what we're going to do today is similar to that stream. We're going to be taking the deck in live to some ranked gameplay. More just taking steps to learn, iron out, forge the combos in live fire in the diamond rank, just to see if we can sort of master the deck. It's a deck that I don't play a lot of off camera. So you guys are sort of seeing my learning journey, but at the same time, I mainly want to do this for the guys who don't tune in the streams, right? Not everybody watches the live streams, and I want this to be out there. So if you're interested in this style of content or anything else, including our streams, that you maybe want to catch them in the future, you can subscribe to this channel by clicking that button down below. It is absolutely free. No one's forcing you to do it, but it would definitely help me out quite a lot. Easiest way to show support. And you can like this video if you actually end up enjoying what you're watching. I'm not going to waste too much time here right at the beginning. Similar deck list, in fact the same deck list that we were using on stream last night. So if you want the list, you can go back there. We might go over it towards the end of this video, but either way, we're just hopping right into ranked. By the way, for those asking for Infernoble Knight videos in the comments, you are being heard. I'm building the deck, I'm playing it as we speak. See that rank up you're seeing on your screen? That's us playing Noble Knights, so it is, not Snake Eyes. So you can expect an Infernoble Knight video very, very soon. It was actually going to be what we recorded today, but I wanted a little bit more time with the deck to fully sort of like map and master everything out before putting it up. So we're going to take just a little bit longer with that one, but it's going to be a blast, right? So if you want to catch the Infernoble Knights, make sure you're subscribed. So let's see. Oh, Illusion of Chaos is interesting. There's a lot of ways in which the Illusion of Chaos has just gotten better, especially alongside, well, almost entirely because of the Abel Star and the ultimate splash ability with that level 7 Dark Spellcaster. Magician. Oh, okay. We're actually gaming. Okay. That's pretty fucking cool. Dark Magician's a deck that I've wanted to sort of like think about and play, but there's too much new shit for me to do it. So, oh. Okay. Terror Top and the Taka Tomborg. Okay. How does this relate to Dark Magician? Why do we see Magician's Rod? What is happening? Right, we are at 54 cards. I dare say he probably already has Magician's Souls in hand as well, because he searched for Magician's Rod, which would tell me that he already has Magician's Souls, because it likely would have been a much better ad given what little we know about his deck so far. Maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe I'm wrong. Cherubini for what? A adventure? Yeah, the adventure package. Damn, so that Terror Top would have been a good Ash then. No, he would have just used it anyway. But it would have stopped. I'm ashing this. For sure. I'm very, very curious. I have no idea what this guy's doing. But it seems cool. It seems really cool. So I want to know what's up, right? Alright, Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod gets searching. What are you going to search for? Soul Servant, maybe? Dark Magical Circle. No, he's actually playing Dark Magician. Dark Magical Circle. Activating, checking the top 3 from the deck. There's no way you hit something. Oh, he hits Soul Servant. I can't even do that in the 40 card deck. This man's playing 60. Damn, I have been immediately outbeast. What the fuck? I have been immediately outdone. This is Diamond. Why do these games never happen when I'm just sitting here playing by myself? Never do they happen when I'm sitting playing by myself. Sure enough, though. Sure enough, the moment the camera comes on. You know the funny thing about this, about the negate attack little graveyard thing? You're never going to be able to unsee this, but the swirls never actually move. The swirl is static. And the only thing that's moving is the color through it. It's not a moving object, like a moving swirl. It's just a shifting gradient. There you go. And for anyone who knows anything about, like, Photoshop or animation, like, you're not going to be able to unsee that. So, what are we actually doing? Soul Servant? I don't even... I stopped paying attention. This guy's, what, drawing cards? Soul Servant? Yeah, I knew you have Magician Souls. Fucking knew you would have that. Sending Magician Souls, draw 1, activate Soul Servant, gonna draw another 1, gonna tribute off the Magician's Rod for Dia Bellstar, the Black Witch. He does in fact have the Dia Bellstar. Okay, Dia Bellstar. Going to grab Sinful Spoils spell card, playing, no, the Trap card. He goes for the Negate, okay. Alright, I fuck with it. Alright, gonna draw 2. Or sorry, Link, Verte. You got DP as well? Or branded, maybe. Probably DPE, though. Yeah, DPE. What the fuck am I playing against? What is even this? And why is it actually good? What the fuck? He would have had the adventure cards up as well. Well, he wouldn't have had soul. No, the adventure board would have been even stronger. Damn, this was him as on a fallback after losing his fucking adventure combo. Shit, man. Where art thou? We can mayhaps make that work. We're going to start with Sinful Spoils of Subversion. We're going to target that. Oh, we can target the DPE if we want. DPE is a problem. It is a problem. If I get rid of Dia Bellstar, he loses the Trap card, which is kind of... No, he doesn't even lose the Trap card. I don't know. Weird. It's weird. Gonna send that Destiny Hero, Destroyer, Phoenix Enforcer into the back row, forcing it to activate its effect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So now that is gone. Kinda sucks a little bit, but whatever. I'll live with it. It's fine. So that's 1 interruption dealt with. We still have 1 more. Okay, we already have this in hand. I'm gonna do we want to normal summon the Poplar? Right, we're gonna activate Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. I'm just gonna see if he uses his trap to negate this. He does. That's good. I can live with that. Because the trap being gone is big. Because that means I can go like Poplar and the Where Art Thou and do some shenanigans that way. So yeah, that's okay. It kind of sucks a little bit. Again, don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, but it's definitely not the end of the world. We can make this work. Okay, gonna send Verte. Summon itself, that's fine. Verte is the perfect sand as well. Get rid of that shit. Alright, Dia Bellstar comes back in defense position. 2000 defense. Alright, gonna search their deck for another card. Searching for their follow-up, I would imagine. Grabbing... Ooh, Subversion. Okay, they are in fact playing more cards. We're gonna draw 1 as well here. I do want to draw here just to, again, as many outs, as many combo pieces, as much as we can possibly get out of this. I would love to get it. Call By. Call By is a fantastic top deck there, actually. It is the perfect top deck. Call By the Grave. Kneeling that, that Drool. That's perfect. That is the perfect top deck. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, Droll is out of here. Get that fucking weak shit out of here. Awesome. Now this situation is still less than ideal, for sure. But we might be able to do a little something, right? We might have some plays, some shenanigans we can do. We'll see. Eternal Soul? There's no way. There is just no way. That's really bad. Oh my god, that's so bad. Fuck. Man. Okay. Right, we're gonna have to change some shit up here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's grab our field spell. We can still play. Again, it's just incredibly awkward. Our opponent is just fucking our whole day up here. I'm not gonna lie. He is fucking our whole day up. Banishing the Poplar. Gonna tribute off the Dark Magician to grab another card from the graveyard. Yep, the Magician's Rod, back to hand. Love it. I think we're fine. I do think we're fine. So you're gone, that's okay though. We're gonna activate our field spell. Now we are gonna place a card in the back row. We can place quite a few different cards. What we're going to do is we're going to place... I think we're going to place a Flamberge, honestly. Then we're going to go Sinful Spoils. Oh, I probably should have sent like a level 1 to then I could have just started like building up those resources, I guess. Would have made more sense. What do you do? Once per turn for opponent, normal summon, normal or special summon the monster, target a monster, treat it as that. Okay. But we'll keep the field spell. I will send the Flamberge. I definitely should have grabbed the level 1 now. That was a big misplay from me. We're going to grab Ash. Ash then going to search the deck for another card. We have used our normal summon. Oh, we could Kurakara. Can Kurakara get us lethal? Poplar. Poplar can summon itself. Yeah, let's do that, I think. Activating its effect, gonna summon it to the field. Again, it's mainly just to give us some decent targets here. We're gonna grab Wararth Thou as well. Wararth Thou going to grab Kurakara. I mean, we could definitely do Kurakara. Is Kurakara lethal? It tributes my own shit as well, doesn't it? Tributing all the monsters in your opponent's monsters. It does not tribute mine. No, it does not get me lethal. I am stupid. I am not going to insist upon that course of action any further. You could do Magician's Souls to draw. That could be funny. You could do Magician's Souls to draw. Actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna grab Magician's Souls because we can summon that shit and then we can discard some things to draw, which would be funny. So we're gonna go Linkuriboh. Using the Poplar, sending it away. Awesome. That's going to trigger Poplar to place itself back in the spell trap zone. Or we could even place Flamberge, actually. Yeah, we do. We place Flamberge, yes. And then when we send off of the Snake Eyes Ash, we can summon 2 from Grave. Yeah. I'm remembering how to play the deck, alright? I'm remembering. Calm down. I'm putting it together. Chill. I'm remembering. Right, so we can activate you. Summon back our banished Poplar. And then the Flamberge will play the 2 from our graveyard. Nice. We got it. We're getting it. We are getting it. Flooding the field with dorks. Snake Eyes Oak going to special summon the Poplar. Why not? Sure thing, buddy. Let's activate the... we could do the Link Claim pattern, I guess. We could. Kind of want to get Flamberge on the board first, just to make sure we've got like a big enough beater for sure. We'll draw Poplar. We'll summon a little Flamberge from our deck. Hell yeah. We're going to activate the Flamberge here. Gonna play... We can play Verte in the half back row. Yeah, give me the Verte. There we go. Verte into the opponent's back row. That's going to be pretty good, because then we can steal that next turn should it come to that. Do you have any fires in Groove? Any fire? Looking for any fires? No, you got wind, though. Wind and dark is all you've got. So I guess we could still technically use the Dark Charmer to grab one of his shits back. Oh, I could have grabbed back the DPE. Oh, damn. Should have used my brain there. Should have used the old finger there. That's fine. Let's just summon out the Dark Charmer. Activating its effects. We're going to grab from his graveyard. Let's grab Dark Magician. Yeah, fuck it. Let's grab Dark Magician. Just to get that summon animation one more time. Perfect. Now we can use Ash and Dark for the Promethean Princess. Bestower of Flames. We're going to use the Bestower of Flames herself. We're going to grab back from the graveyard our Flamberge. Stacking up the big damage. And we have Lethal on board, actually, don't we? We do actually have Lethal on board. Alright, we're going to activate Magician's Souls. We're going to dump the Bellstar. Like an idiot. Oh, and then they just passed. Yeah, that's fine. We just swing and with Lethal. Alright. Weird first match. Really cool deck from our opponent there. Really cool deck. Some real competitive viability there. Definitely going to have a look at that off camera. But anyways, let's get into the next one. Alright, getting into our next game then. Let's give this a little go here. For those curious, we're now recording this second portion of the video after our stream on our secondary channel, Converged Gaming Plus. If you want to catch those streams, you can join there. Our first stream was an exploration and first impressions video of Pal World. A pretty slow, pretty chill game, stream, VOD video, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be streaming more of that game and any other game, of course, of our liking in the near enough future. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you're subscribed. Our opponent won the coin toss and we're going first. That is unsettling. So let's start our turn with our Royal Rare Wanted Seeker of Sinful Spoils. No Ash. Interesting. Gonna grab our Dia Bellstar then. Okay, very, very interesting. So we could drop a card from hand, or what we could do, and what's probably more appropriate, is we probably want to normal summon the Poplar. So let's do that. Normal summon the Poplar. Gonna grab ourselves a Sinful Spoils card from the deck. Are we gonna get ashed here? Probably should have started with that normal summon, to be honest. Be more likely to be at a potential interruption. Oh, it is going to eat an Imperm. Okay, I'll take that. I think Imperm is totally fine here. Of course, we would have liked the search, but it's not crucial under these circumstances. We really can manage without it. We're going to special summon our Birch then. Pretty straightforward stuff. Yeah, perfect. Now we're going to go in the Linkuriboh using that Poplar. Okay, great. Great. So Poplar then places itself into the back row. Now, what's important to note about Birch compared to the other two Snake Eyes monsters is that this card cannot, during your turn, special summon a Snake Eyes from deck. Only Oak and Ash can do that. Birch does it during your opponent's turn. So it's not quite as versatile as the other two, but it is still definitely worth noting. We're going to send that Poplar off to the graveyard, summoning out the Dia Bellstar. Dia Bellstar then going to grab from our deck a card. Now, what you would typically want to do under these circumstances is Snake Eyes plus your Linkuriboh goes into another Imperm. Damn, never mind. Snake Eyes plus your Linkuriboh would normally go into a Flamberge, or sorry, a Flamberge. And now we can't do that, of course, because this card activates during our opponent's turn, not this turn. Okay, what do we do then? We could just go Promethean Princess and just hike it. We don't really need to go Hita or anything first. It would probably be nice actually to go for Hita first, just to trigger the effect of our the train whenever we actually go for it. The wheel, sorry, not the train. I used to think this card was a train because of how it looked, and then I saw the name and I saw the tail and stuff. The front of it looks like a train, alright? Leave me alone. The front of it looks like a train, okay? We could go Selene. We could go Selene in the Link 4, but that's kind of fucking pointless, don't we think? So I think we're literally just gonna roll. Yeah, we're just gonna go all the way up. There's no there's no extender for this situation. Like, he doesn't have any fires and graves, so we might as well just go for this. We maybe could have gone Sprite Elf, but I feel like that eats into our follow-up way too much, man. I'm not gonna lie. It really eats into our follow-up. Simply going to summon this card. It doesn't matter which we summon because we are simply going to get rid of it afterwards. So having the wheel set up is fine. Having Hita might have been better, honestly. Just having it there, ready to go. Nah, that's fine. It works out. You know what? 3 interruptions, 4 cards in hand. I think it's manageable. We do have the DD Crow and the Ash Blossom still. He possibly has a Kaiju, maybe? Which would suck. Upstart Goblin. Interesting. Striker? I don't know. Yeah, Striker. Fuck. Yeah, sure is. It sure fucking is. I mean, we could Ash this. I will. I'll Ash it. I will. I just think it. Yeah, I will. I'll Ash it. Just if he has Ray in hand, this fucking sucks, man. If he has Ray in hand, this absolutely sucks. But then if he had Ray in hand, he would have summoned it to do the whole Field Spell plus Ray combination rather than pitching a face down card. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't make any sense unless it's Rose in his hand. Realistically, he has like 7 problem cards he could possibly have, right? So 7 problem cards, 8 problem cards if you count Rhoda, right? So Rhoda, Triple Ray, 1 Rose. Most of the time they only play the 1 Rose. So there's 5. Then double engage, of course, would be rather problematic. So all of those, and Hornet Drones. Hornet Drones is the last one. So there's 8 cards he could have in hand that would be a problem. As long as he doesn't have one of those 8, we should be fine. He has Hornet Drones. Fuck. Shit. Not good. That's fine. Pop them both. Got something? Got nothing? One card left in hand, one card face down. This card is not usable right now, so the card that's left to be chainable is the one in hand, meaning it is a quick play spell, potentially Widow Anchor, which is why he would hesitate on the matter, but he doesn't have enough spells engraved to take full advantage of the Widow Anchor. So I'm going to assume that it is nothing. It's not an imperm. Probably Widow Anchor, if I'm being honest. Which he can use to potentially survive another turn. Fuck. We're not using that. We don't want to pop that field spell to give him another card. There's no way it's Rose. Are you serious? Fuck. Fuck, man. Come on, man. That's bullshit, and you know it. That's some bullshit. One of it, he had 2 of the 8. He had 2 of the 8. What a fucking scumbag. It's fine. DD Crow buys us time. In terms of resources and grave, not a lot. We do have a lot of top decks, though. We have a lot of pretty decent cards we could top deck. We have a lot of really bad top decks as well, though, which is worth being cautious around. Yeah, I'm definitely DD Crowing that. DD Crow on the engage. I think that card's limited to 2, isn't it? Yeah, so he's only got 1 left in deck. So that's 1 spell out of his grave. That's a wasted Kagiri as well. That's 1 less major player for this turn especially. So he's going to go Shizuku. Shizuku search for engage, pass, which means he will have a 2nd copy for next turn. Which is a problem, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Not a lot of options in terms of dealing with that preemptively. We're simply going to have to take it head on. And we're heading on with Snake Eyes Ash. Now that is a card right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go for Snake Eyes Ash. We're going to summon it out to the field. Activating its effect on summon. We're going to special summon... Sorry, we're not special summoning anything. We're adding from deck to hand our Poplar. Luckily, we do have the 2nd Poplar, which we will be able to summon back out to the field now that we have added it to hand via card effect. Using its effect on summon, let's get searching our deck for another card. We're going to grab... Ooh, we got a few options here. We could do Sinful Spoils as a pretty good one. I think that's realistically one of very few positive choices we have here. We could... The field spell is also kind of nice, actually. The field spell is also pretty fucking nice. If we were to try and go for a Jet Synchron play, we don't have a discard in hand, which would slow us down quite dramatically. He does have a Fire Engrave, which is worth bearing in mind. I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for the Sinful Spoils here. Which is not ideal. It does kind of suck, just a little bit, but, you know, we'll manage. Could do Link Karibo... Right, let's do Link Karibo, right? We're going to do Link Karibo here. We're going to tribute the Poplar. To summon Link Karibo back to the board. That's going to trigger the Poplar to play a card into our back row. So we're going to play... I guess we play Birch. It doesn't really matter, though. Because whatever card we play is simply being sent to the graveyard off of our Sinful Spoils. So we're going to drop that Birch. So So we can grab Jet Synchron here. Jet Synchron. Send you to the groove. We could also summon just these Snake Eyes, the Royal... Which may be the route I follow, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I think I will just actually summon this guy. Yeah, because we don't have a discard in hand. I don't know how effective the Jet Synchron is going to be. So we shall simply commit to the Oak play here. Oak's going to grab us back Birch yet again. Special summon. So now we're going to go for Snake Eye Oak. We're going to drop it and Linkaribo. Summon out our Flamberge. Maybe this wasn't the smartest route we could have gone with this. It's fine though. It really is. So we're going to now draw our extra card. Oh, that would have been our discard for Jet. Damn it, man. I feel like I've made that same mistake before as well. Which kind of sucks. Kurakara is a nice card, but not super nice in this particular situation. So we're going to use the Flamberge. We're going to play something in our back row. What do we want to play? We can play pretty much anything we want. As long as it goes to our back row, that's the important part. That is the important part. So what we can play is... I think we'll play Dia Bellstar. Perfect. Now we're going to go for... This is a little bit risky, so it is. But we are going to go for the Birch and Flamberge into Hita. And we are doing the Flamberge. Because we can summon another one from deck, so it's not that unmanageable at all. So we're going to go for the Flamberge's effect. We're going to special summon back from the graveyard Birch and the Oak yet again. Grabbing as many extenders as we possibly can. Summoning both out to the field. Now we're going to use Hita. We're going to grab the Kagiri from his graveyard. So Kagiri comes out. That's fine. Oh, damn it. Should not have used Dia Bellstar. No, we can make Dia Bellstar work here. So we can. So now we're going to go for Celine. Gonna summon Celine right here. I don't think I have a spellcaster engrave I can bring back. I don't. Which means we're gonna need to go for the Snake Eyes Ash right now. Sending the Bellstar from our field to the graveyard. We're now going to summon the Flamberge yet again from our deck. Out it comes. So this is totally fine. Now we're gonna use Celine here. We're gonna discard, detach 3 spell counters from it. Summoning back the Bellstar from our graveyard. Good stuff. The Bellstar then get searching our deck for another wanted card. Oh, we can do this one. Reclesia. We could actually do that one. That makes a lot of sense. In fact, oh, it's a... I have to set it though. That's fine. We've already used the other one. So we've got this card on deck then, which is a decent card. It doesn't matter. This game is over here and now, so it is. So we're going to go for Celine and the Dia Bellstar. Into the access code. Right there. Access code boosting up to 53. And lethal. Yeah. Damn. This deck really does have infinite gas, huh? Really just infinite gas. Let's keep playing. See, the thing about Dia Bellstar is that in terms of like your actual build and deck build, it's hard to go wrong, really. The cards seem to blend seamlessly with pretty much anything because the deck doesn't have any inherent limitations to it. As long as your cards can adhere to the limitations of whatever deck you want to put it into, then you're fine, you're Gucci, you're golden. But this deck itself doesn't actually have any limitations other than, I guess, the Promethean Princess, if you want to say that. But like, really? Is it? I'm just gonna Ash and hope for the best. I don't care. If he doesn't have Meek, this is a big Ash. If he does have Meek, then fuck me, right? I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. If he has more cards, I'm simply going to play and hopefully out him. That is my goal. He may not have anything though. I mean, it's hard to not... It's hard to have nothing in Manadium. Like, Manadium's a fucking busted deck. He could have Meek, he could have Tord, he could have Fearless, he could have Obsidian, he could have Calarium, he could have Reichphobia, he could have the Primeval Planet Perlorino, or whatever its name is. Or he could have nothing. That is also a possibility. Yeah, apparently we ashed his internet connection. Next game. Apparently we've become so good at the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That we can negate our opponent's bandwidth using a singular hand trap. So, I'll take a free dub all day, every day. Now, what perchance is actually about to happen here? Right, so... Oh, man, why do we keep hit with the... I mean, this is... Right, okay. There's 4 hand traps in my hand. That's pretty baller, right? But this is like the worst starter. It's not the worst. No, this could have been worse. Which is... Yeah, this could have been worse. It's fine. And you know what? We will make it work. We need to grab... yeah, we need to grab this. We are going to go for... Yeah, we kind of have to do that. Yeah, we kind of have to do that. I could go Linkuriboh. It doesn't make a difference, actually. I'm going to save the Linkuriboh for now, because ultimately I would just be sending it instead, and it doesn't matter. Because I would be then sending Poplar for my spell trap card zone to the graveyard, whereas Ash, the card I'm planning on summoning, can actually send Poplar from the back row to activate its effects as well, so it's not as if its like location matters, and all I would do is not have the follow-up of having Linkuriboh, which would suck. So we're not doing that. So we got the Poplar on deck. I'm going to set it back to the field. Now, in terms of our next play, man. Guys have high expectations. You're expecting more than one play? God damn. Alright, let's calm her down. Let's take this one thing at a time here. Let's not get too excited. So, we can drop... We can do some shenanigans. Add a card from deck to hand. I kind of need one that I can summon, so I might grab myself a little Snake Eye Birch. Little Birch. Little Birchy boy. Let's Birch it up. Special summon the Birch. So I could activate you. Summon the Flamberge. Yeah. We could do some Link Climb shenanigans here. Let's go for the Ash. Gonna drop it and the Poplar to the graveyard. Summoning out our... Ooh, we could summon Oak. That's a card. Is it better than just Flamberge, though? Probably not. Because I have to send another card to use its effect anyway, just to go into Flamberge. So no, probably not better, actually. Yeah, let's just go for the Flamberge then. Which is A-okay. So now we're going to use the Flamberge's effect. We're going to play the... I guess we play Ash into the back row. It doesn't really... Oh, why? That does matter, actually. It matters a whole bunch. Why did I do that? It is okay. I will make it work, as I always do. We're going to drop Birch to the graveyard. We are the masters of freestyle fucking shit up and then fixing it because gameplay loops. So we're going to link these two off into Hita. Heat up. Let's go trigger our Flamberge. Flamberge going to summon out 2 monsters from our graveyard. Double Monster Reborn. It's like a baby version of Dragonar. Dragonar still one of the most broken level 5 synchros in the game. I will stand by that. Alright, now we're going to use... Yeah, just Promethean Princess here. Yeah, I agree. I concur. I think so. So we're going to do this. Summoning the Bestower of Flame. Now we can use the Bestower of Flame to summon forth the Flamberge from our graveyard. And now use Birch and the Princess for the wheel. Wheel. I think this is fine. You know what? We got the Promethean Pop ready to go. We got the Flamberge here, which is going to grant us a shitload of follow-up. And we've got 4 hand traps, which is insane. It's just insane. So yeah, you could say that I'm confident. One could argue the fact that I'm feeling quite confident right now. I'm feeling quite confident right now. I'm not too worried about a potential Duel star. I'm gonna wait until he has something to blocking a potential Gamma negate on our Maxi. That would kind of suck. Again, just whittling down the number of cards he can potentially activate in response to Maxi. I'll give him one draw if he begins his turn with an inherent special summon. Or even an activated special summon I will allow to resolve in the face of Maxi, just to make sure that we maintain as many, like, we're reducing the number of possible outs to Maxi as heavily as we possibly can. The Dear Servant. I'm gonna negate that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good negate. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Nadir Servant's a fucking problematic card. It's a strong-ass card. So what can you do from here? If you have like an Ecclesia in hand, you've got a free special summon. You're gonna set a card. You're not gonna set one pass, are you? Is that it? Nadir Servant, are you playing Lab, maybe? Maybe it's because they're playing Lab? Haha! They are playing the Duel Star package, huh? Alright, okay. You got it. You got it. Playing a Sinful Spoils card. I am going to Princess here. Uh-huh. So we don't want to max C yet because I don't want to encourage him to grab Subversion. If he grabs Subversion, I'm sad. Oh, he still grabbed it. Okay, I guess he just doesn't have any other summoning. Wait. If this card is destroyed, you can target a link free. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, yeah. Duh. Wrong effect. I was getting confused for a second. That's fine. We get to summon Hita from the graveyard, which is nice. Hita's nice. Alright, gonna use Subversion, going to target, probably, yeah, the Promethean Princess. Am I playing Subversion? I think I am. I still have Flamberge. I'm just saying, like, it's still here. I'm not even gonna use this yet, actually. Okay, gonna set another card. Okay, great. Then I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna summon forth my princess. Sure, I'm glad we got that animation twice this turn. It's actually a beautiful animation. Beautiful card. Card in general, stunning. Really, really nice looking card. We got that, our Sinful Spoils here. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's playing, but it has no gas at all. Like, my brother in Christ, you've got to up your game here, Chief. It's not looking good for you. It is not looking good for you, boy. Okay, could do that. We're gonna use our Promethean Princess here. Gonna bring back one of our fires. Veeler. Veil. What do we have here? Yeah, that's totally okay. I'm literally so okay with that. That's absolutely fine. I don't mind that in the slightest. I could just force all of his interruption here. Like, I really could. I could go for fucking access code talker here as well. I actually think I will, just to force, like, whatever he's got on that back row. I'm absolutely doing that, yeah. 100%. Access code. Can't respond to this, so you have to have something activatable on resolution. He does not. Access code. Banishing Link Rebo. Gonna start wiping out the back row. Get rid of this. Activating again. Gonna banish Hita. Popping another back row card. Just like that. Just like that. Lethal. Let's do one or two more maybe. Well, this next one will be a promo match on the back of a 6-win streak then. So if we win this one, it'll be 7 wins in a row, and it'll be a promo. We're losing a lot of coin tosses, but it's fine. We have the tools to deal with it. We have to catch an L eventually, right? I mean, this guy has to beat us. We can't go this whole video just winning games, right? It's gonna make it feel like I'm faking. We do run a lot of hand traps, which I think is a pretty big deal. And I think it's like an unexpectedly big deal, so it is. Okay, sending diameter. Oh, he has Sigma in hand. Interesting. Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow it, it's fine. Alright, they got that Subversion on deck. They do need to get Sigma to the graveyard, not the Banish Pile, so they do need to go for Alimbersion. That is not an option for our opponent, not optional, unfortunately. They don't have a ton that they need to do with Alimbersion, but negating it is going to make life slightly more awkward for them. We know one card in their hand is the Super Factorial, so being able to negate the Alimbersion will prevent any potential odd extender lines. Which, you know, is pretty important. Oh, they've got called by. Oh. Well then, never mind. I mean, DD Crow is a really solid card in response to a potential Super Factorial, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried at all, to be honest. I think we're going to be totally fine. Gonna grab another circular. Damn, he must already have extenders in hand, actually. There was, like, no reason for him to do that. Either that, or this is a Math Mech package in a different deck. But he's Cyberslogged himself. So that doesn't make any sense. So it has to be Math. It has to be, like, Math Mech. And turn my toggle off. I'm not using DD Crew this turn. For him to add another circular, surely he has to have, like, Subtraction Addition in hand, right? He has to have Gechiri in hand. He has to have something in hand. He has to. Either that or he's just bad at the game. Which is very possible. Very possible. Don't get me wrong, but like, really? What is this? No link decoder? No transcode? What the what? I promise, these are not paid actors. Like, I'm not. I lack the resources to find and pay people on the Master Duel rank ladder. That's cringe. That's so cringe. What do we banish? What do we banish? What do we banish? Ash? We could I would like to pick Maxi, but if I pick Maxi and he has it, he's just gonna chain it. This doesn't make any sense. We have to. Okay, we're gonna pick Ash. Okay. Whew. Okay. This is fine. Anti-spell fragrance. So evil. But I can make this work. I can fix her. I can make this work. So, Snake Eye Ash. Gonna activate Ash's effect on board. We know what that face down card is, sir. You can't intimidate me with your super factorial. Now we're going to search our deck for another card. Oh, go Kurikara. That's a little bit too easy, isn't it? Poplar searches for something that does nothing because we can't... Damn, that really fucking hurts, actually, huh? That really fucking hurts. God damn. God fucking damn it. That really hurts. No spells? Ah, damn. It makes sense, though. Anti-spell limited to 2. Technically searchable off of Alimbertion, but that's not. It's not. Yeah, alright. Let's go Kurikara. Let's do it. Let's keep it nice and simple. Let's tribute off that Heat Soul. Gonna summon out Kurikara to our field. It just means that during his end phase, I will get to take his Heat Soul, which is pretty big. Very important, actually. So I could activate this. I could send 2. I could summon... I honestly don't even think that's worth it. I really don't. I'm simply gonna set 2 cards. I'm gonna go into my battle phase. I'm gonna take my looks and pass, honestly. So it has to be another face-up card, right? You can send 2 face-up cards you control, including this card. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's pretty much what I thought. I'm not actually going to use Snake Eyes. I could use this, summon Oak, I guess. Oak brings something back, or I could even... Yeah, I would have to go Oak, bring back Snake Eyes, then Oak and Snake Eyes into Flamberge, and then I just sit on Flamberge and it doesn't do anything. So I don't think that's overly worth it. We could technically like say that, oh, you can like place the Heat Soul into the back row and then steal their Heat Soul, but I can do that anyway with Kurikara. Why wouldn't I just do that? So I'm gonna just take my looks. They're at 6,000 life, meaning this is gonna put them real low. Yup. I am going to go for DD Crow. We are going to banish the limited to 1 diameter. Nice, no Ghost Bell. I was kind of worried about Ghost Bell, I'm not going to lie. But it is what it is. Okay, going to take it circular. Alright, main phase 2. Yeah, I think we just, I think we're just happy enough here. End phase, now we're going to use the Kurikara. We're going to steal from his graveyard the Decode Talker Heat Soul. Right here. Can I toggle on draw? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Droll and Lockbird, very interesting. Very interesting draw there. Right, let's draw another card. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we can top deck. Oh, he's gonna Ash it. Oh, I see. You're gonna Ash my Upstart Goblin. I get it. Okay. You must be confident. You must be confident you're gonna win this turn. My confidence may be misplaced, my friend. Incredible Ecclesia, the fucking what, mate? What the fuck are you talking about? Am I dead? There ain't no goddamn way. There's no way I lose because I keep Snake Eyes face up. That's fucking... Am I actually dead? There's no way, right? Like, I can't be. Draw 1, search 1. I'm gonna search for the Strategist, of course. Strategist. No, Summit. Oh, you must already have Strategist in hand then, I guess. Okay, that's fine. He has to have Strategist in hand. There's no way he doesn't. Yeah, of course he does. Yeah, that's fine. 5,000, 4,800. Gonna take 2,000. 2,800. We're in lethal range. Close to it anyway. That stings. If he Baron pops the Kurakara. Should have went Link Karibo. Should have went Link Karibo, but I was confident. I was just confident that Duel would be enough. I wasn't confident that Duel would be enough because I didn't have Duel at the time, but you know what I mean. Like I was just confident. So he could go for the Kurakara here. With the hopes and intentions that, yeah, he's going to try and do as much damage as he can possibly can this turn. Going to swing over the Heat Soul for 700. Going to go over this for 200. And then 28 to the face. Leaves us at exactly 1,100 life points. One long one burn away from losing the game. Lingaribo preventing the usage of trap cards. Very interesting. That has to be Summit, right? Okay, gonna draw. Alright. Normal summon, Duel and Lockbird. Our opponent has to, like, all they have to do is not let this through and we lose. All they have to do is negate this and we lose. So all they have to do is negate this and we lose. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, alright, buddy, you got it. Well, you know what? Bound to happen eventually. What the fuck was that deck, though? I have to get a look at that deck. And y'all can get a little peek at the fucking Manchester as well, so it doesn't look like I'm bullshitting. What the fuck was this? Double Royal Ecclesia, damn. Royal Access, Royal Omega, Royal fucking Emergence. God damn, man is blinged the fuck out. I mean, the anti-spell makes a ton of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Both of these decks can function virtually without spell cards, especially using it during your opponent's turn. Get out of here. You don't need spell cards turn 3. The Iris Sword Soul is an interesting choice. Triple Taya as well with the minimalist math mech package. I kind of like what they're doing here. Might have to test this out myself. But anyways, let's get a look at our deck. That remained theirs. Here is Snake Eyes. Now again, this is one of many ways of building it, and there may even be better ones out there, I have no doubt. But you saw the gameplay yourself, you saw the combos, you saw the stream. It's solid. If you want to learn how to play Snake Eyes, I think following along with those lines, a lot of this deck, I think if you try to, because I know DK, even DK like released a video of like, here's all of the ultimate combos, and like that's great. That is fantastic, and I wish you all the best with that. Try playing through any hand trap, right? And I know before someone comes at me in the comments like, oh, but he showed a combo where you play through Droll and an imperm. It's like, no, that doesn't count because it's an imperm during your opponent's turn. That's nothing. But anyways, point is, learn the deck. And that's something that I've been saying with all decks pretty much since the start of my channel. It's all well and good. I can show you a combo. I can show you a couple of cool plays. You can copy some of what I do in my video. Maybe something I do opens your eyes a little bit. Maybe I'm acting poorly in a particular situation and I'm getting lucky that I've won. Who knows? But what I'm saying is that don't stake everything on a here's your play-by-play, just do these plays game in, game out, and you will win, because that doesn't exist. And if you try to play the game like that, you're going to get hit with the wrong interruption at the wrong time, and you're not going to understand your deck well enough to actually know how to play through something that you weren't planning for. So this is my list. I'll briefly walk us through it here, as well as some of like the theory with the choices. In terms of the hand traps, we're running 1 DD Crow, double Velar, 1 Droll and Lockbird, 1 Kurakara Divine Carnate, running triple Maxi, triple Ash Blossom. We have double Call by the Grave, single Cross Out Designator. Those are our flick zone spots. And the reason we're playing so many of these guys up here is because we're playing War Arththau. War Arththau is a card that allows you to add a level 1 monster from your deck to your hand. So in the correct situation, if you already have everything that you need, which really isn't much in many situations, as long as you can get access to something like your Ash or your Diabellstar, then War Arththau can also search your deck for something like a DD Crow, Effect Velar, Droll and Lockbird, Kurakara. There are other options. I decided to double up on the Velar because Velar is hella nice right now, but you could even decide to double up on Crow instead, because Crow is also really fucking good. Depends on your budget, depends on what you've got, depends on your preference. But that's sort of like the theory behind why I'm playing so many level 1s. Plus, they do also work alongside some of your other cards. In terms of, again, you could normal summon one of these guys and then use Wararthau, search your deck for Poplar, then you're off to the fucking races, right? It's a whole different, like, combo line. So, you know, that's just my theory when it comes to the hand traps. You can do with that whatever you want. In terms of the core cards then, we're running 1 Jet Synchron for our Formula Synchron plays. We got the Magician's Souls for the free body and draws. We got triple Snake Eye Ash, which is your primary combo starter. 1 Oak and 1 Birch. A lot of people aren't playing Birch. I think Birch is pretty solid right now, but I can see an argument for cutting it. Its second effect really isn't nearly as good as the first two. Having the free summon is nice in some situations, and having like the different names is also kind of handy, but really this could be a third Poplar, and it would probably be better. So if you have like a third Poplar, you might want to play that over a potential Birch, but that decision is yours. I think having variety is always nice. I'm playing 2 Poplar, but like I just said, you can make an argument for a third. Triple Diabell Star the Black Witch, of course, one of the best starters in the deck. An amazing card. We got double Flamberge Dragon. 1 for 1, double Wararthau, 1 copy of Subversion. We've got 1 copy of the original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye. Double copy, sorry, I'm a liar. 2 copies. I was originally running 1, and then I crafted a second because I was being a fucking idiot. You run 2. We got 1 copy of the Divine Temple of the Snake Eye, the 1 field spell. We got triple copies of Wanted, Seeker of Sinful Spoils. Unfortunately, if you don't have a Royal Rare one, you cannot play this deck. It is very unfortunate, but those are the rules. I don't make them. We got the 1 Sinful Spoils of Doom, Reclesia, whatever the fuck that word is. Which is a really underrated board breaker. I think this card is incredible. Basically, you reduce all your opponent's monsters down by 2,500, and if they hit 0, you destroy them, which is like Slifer on steroids. Then we got Sinful Spoils of Betrayal, which is basically an Omni-Negate, which is awesome. Into the extra deck, we have 1 Formula Synchron, 1 Herald of the Arclight, 1 Borreload Savage Dragon, and 1 Baron de Fleur, covering off our Synchro package. Herald is a bit of an iffy one sometimes, but because you're able to recycle your Formula Synchron so efficiently off of the likes of a Sprite Elf, as well as your Flamberge, you can actually find yourself in positions where after doing the rest of your Synchro lines, you may still have Formula Synchron on board to go into Herald, because this guy, it's not once per turn. So you can really sort of abuse that and potentially go into your Herald on top of all of your other plays. Herald is not mandatory, but the other cards kind of are. 1 Linkuriboh, which is a valid card. You really need to be playing that. We got that 1 Hita, 1 Masquerena. We got Dark the Dark Charmer, which comes up on occasion. It's not a mandatory card, but it does definitely come up. Because we're playing Diabell Star and the Magician's Souls package, it is very easy to summon in a lot of situations. It just gives you versatility if you want to go in through like a Selene access code line for OTK. Is definitely a very powerful possibility, because all of your darks that you would be using in your field are all fucking spellcasters, so I'm just saying. Sprite Elf, again, bringing back level 2s and protecting cards from targeting is awesome. We got the Unicorn for the Masquerena during your opponent's turn. Selene to go into access code off of a free spellcaster special summon. We have Promethean Princess, which is unironically one of the best monsters in the deck in terms of having a boss monster. A lot of people were really underwhelmed by this card when it came out, as was I, and it's not like super ridiculously broken or anything like that, but it's very, very solid. It does its job, it does its well, it feels unique, and it feels powerful, fills holes in decks that you really wouldn't think it would. Everything about the card is just sort of like really well designed. So yeah, I'm happy enough with this card. I'm really happy that it has found its niche and is actually finding successful competitive play in Master Duel. We have the Amphibious Swarm Ship Ambloil. I hate this card's name. I hate this card's art because I used to think it was a train. It looked cool when it was a train. Now that I know it's actually a wheel, it looks fucking stupid. But it's an amazing card, so we're still going to play it. And lastly then, we got Apollosa for your level 1 spam shenanigans if you want to go into like a very quick 4 material Apollosa. And then Access Code Talker for easy lethal. I actually use Access Code Talker a lot more in this deck than I do in many, many other decks that I just tech him into, because you can get super easy access to link 3s, sorry. And specifically, Selene comes in quite handy when it comes to that in particular. But yeah, that's the whole deck. Very simple. Again, I don't need to go over every card individually because you all watched the fucking gameplay. I hope you watched the gameplay. If you didn't watch the gameplay, go back and watch the gameplay. Watch things as we go through it and talk about the cards and combos as they come up. If you have any questions, any recommendations, queries, questions, criticisms, whatever, comment section is below, or you can hop into the Discord to leave them there. If you got this far, make sure you're subscribed, because obviously you stuck around because you enjoyed something we're doing here. So if you want to catch more of it as it comes out every single day, make sure you subscribe, like this video to help us get it out to as many people as possible, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.